Hey there, I'm Frank Mitchell. On this channel, it's all about helping you understand your car and keeping it running the way it should. Whether it's routine maintenance or solving those tricky problems, I've got you covered. If you find this useful, give the video a like, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to watch till the end. You might learn something that saves you time and money. All right, let's get started.
In September 2020 and, in conjunction with the implementation of the MOVES Plan as an initiative originating from the Spanish ministry for ecological transition, the government of Navarre, through the Department of Development and Business, launched a plan to promote efficient mobility in the region. This program had a budget of €1,230,100. Of this amount, €682,555 were reserved for aid for the purchase of alternative energy vehicles in Navarre. From then until December 31st of the previous year, the Comunidad Foral exhausted the funds. Contrary to what happened at the national level, which has led to the availability of a new item from the undistributed surplus in 2021. Now, another €830,000 have been made available to be distributed as subsidies for the purchase of new cars in Navarre pending the approval of the MOVES Plan. Subsidies from the government of Navarre for the purchase of efficient cars. This item will again be distributed among applicants who submit the documents either before the fund is exhausted or 12 months after. The publication of the MOVES 2020 Incentive Program for Efficient and Sustainable Mobility in Navarre, September 15, 2021. The aid for the purchase of new cars in Navarre is aimed at individuals, legal entities, and public entities, although in the case of individuals without professional activity only one application may be submitted, while companies and entities may apply for aid for up to 30 vehicles. Regarding cars considered as efficient, the common regulatory framework of the MOVES Plan, which is expected to be replicated by the MOVES Plan 2021, considers the following cases as such to be subsidized: electric or hydrogen fuel cell cars with a maximum age of 9 months from their first registration until the date of registration of the application for aid, and whose ownership must be held by the dealer, point of sale or manufacturer/importer that makes the sale of the vehicle to the ultimate recipient of the aid. Newly registered hydrogen fuel cell, pure electric, extended range electric or plug-in hybrid cars, whose registration is assigned to the owner signing the application or, in the case of renting or leasing, to the financial institution. They may be requested as long as the price, excluding VAT, of the pure electric or plug-in hybrid vehicle does not exceed €45,000. €53,000 in the case of one with a capacity for 8 occupants, while hydrogen cell vehicles do not have this maximum. Based on these conditions, aid for the purchase of new cars in Navarre will be allocated the amounts announced below according to the following criteria. For hydrogen fuel cell cars, the aid will be €4,000 if in the process no other car older than 10 years owned by the buyer is delivered for scrapping, or €5,500 if a vehicle of that age is delivered for destruction. For electric cars and plug-in hybrids with a range in electric mode from 30 km and up to a maximum of 89 km, they will receive €1,900 if a car 10 years old or older is not provided, or €2,600 in the event that a car to be scrapped is included in the equation. For electric cars and plug-in hybrids with an electric range of 90 km or more, the amounts and requirements are the same as for hydrogen cars: €4,000 if an old car is not handed in and €5,500 if it is. After the official announcement by the government of Spain of the MOVES Plan, the aid of the new program will be aimed at the acquisition of electrified vehicles, with a maximum amount of €7,000 in case of scrapping another car with more than 7 years old. For each application, it is possible that the new implementation modifies any of the points described above, if in addition to the official aid you are looking for your new car with the best possible price. From the CarWow price comparator you can find the one you want with a significant average discount. In conclusion, the MOVES Plan Navarra represents a significant step towards sustainable mobility in the region. By promoting electric vehicles and enhancing charging infrastructure, it aims to reduce emissions and improve air quality. With a commitment to innovation and environmental responsibility, Navarra is setting a precedent for other regions to follow. As we move forward, the success of this initiative will depend on community engagement and continued investment in green technologies. Together, we can drive towards a cleaner, more sustainable future. Thank you for watching.